Hello ladies and welcome back to Chengi's World. For those who are returning again to watch my video, welcome back. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I am Chengi and you, my angels, are my world. So make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I put up some cool videos, which happens a lot on this channel. For those of you who want to join me on Instagram and Facebook, I am really enjoying the weather right now. So I'm out and about taking pictures. I am out of hibernation. So if you want to come and see some of my stuff I get up to, join me on Instagram and Facebook, and you know, just some style tips as well, because you know I like a little bit of dress up and style. And if you also want to see, if you want to purchase some of this makeup, it's Langa Cosmetics. I'll put the website below and the discount code for you ladies if you want to buy something. And also know that Langa supports children in Zimbabwe and puts them through school and supports them. So this is a worthwhile cause. It's vegan, it's natural, it's good for you, it's cruelty free. It's just the best thing ever, and the prices are amazing, and she ships everywhere and anywhere in the world. So if I'm going to put the makeup that I'm wearing in the description box, I'm going to put the website and I'm going to give you the discount code. Okie dokie. Next thing is, if you want to know more about me, then check me out at chengisworld.co.uk and you can send me a message via my website, okay? And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, which I totally encourage all of you to do, check me out on getthering.co.uk. Okie dokie, done with the housework. Today I'm talking to you ladies about being a pick-me girl. Okay, so this is not something that I came up with. It's something that's sort of flying around the internet. And the moment I heard it, I didn't even listen to whatever the people were saying or what their definitions were, but it really just resonated with me. And I thought that is the most perfect the most perfect way of phrasing what really goes on in a woman's heart when she's in that unhealthy, desperate place. And I recognize the pick-me girl even in myself. So a lot of what, you know, in my past and how I dealt with men was very much from a place and a position of rejection. Now, pick-me girl sometimes is used as a kind of girls with no standards, girls with, you know, just silly, trashy girls. No, pick-me girls are everywhere in every sort of structure of life. Some of my clients are pick-me girls and they don't even know it. We sometimes don't even know we're pick-me girls because we're living in a world where a lot of us carry a spirit of rejection. We've been rejected a few times, we've failed at a few relationships, and some of our issues are deeper than that. We were rejected as children, we never made the school team, our parents rejected us, our mom. There's sort of deeper love blocks at the bottom. So when we enter a relationship, when we enter into the arena of love and romance, we're coming in with so much insecurity, needing to be accepted, that we just become that kid on the playground saying, pick me please, pick me for your team. You know, we're that kid that was too small or too big or too unathletic or whatever to be chosen for the team. So when everybody else was choosing names, we were lost, still waiting, and then we became the charity pick. Or, you know, we have so many insecurities and we bring them into the dating arena. We don't even realize it. Some of us are CEOs of companies, some of us are doctors, some of us are lawyers, some of us are artists, musicians, whatever. Great women who are doing great things, mothers who have raised beautiful and amazing children. But somehow we have this little pick-me attitude and we don't even know where it really originated from. We have this deep sense of scarcity. Why? Because a lot of our men have spiritually and emotionally and soulishly died, okay? I don't want to go into that so much. Maybe one day I'll do a video about that. But the reality is, if you are operating in that spirit of pick me, you have become part of the cursed few, right? Now, one of the things I want you to know is that the deep calleth unto the deep. There's so many amazing, eligible, great guys who are looking for a great woman just like you, princess, okay? Just like you, angel. Now, because we live in a world of pick me, they're not enough, let's just make do with somebody else's man or whatever is available right now because I'm getting too old, and there's this energy and this spirit that is not of God that is permeating our hearts and deceiving us and only causing us to enter either into marriages that are only going to end horrible, horrific divorces, or causing us to be so desperate that we don't even check the person that we're in and we end up in a marriage that is tormentous. And then the very, very few who have a different belief system wisdom and who have planted good seeds or whatever is within their families, within their lives, are coming into that place where they're enjoying marriage and relationships in a healthy way. I want us to be free from the curse. And how you're free from the curse is you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is that there is abundance, okay? There is no lack. I speak to guys all the time, eligible, great guys of every age. And one of the things they will tell me all the time, 100%, is that they just can't find the quality girl. But what do they mean? They're not talking about you princess who's lovely. They're talking about how some of us are coming across. Some of us are really high value within ourselves. We know how to nurture a man. We know how to make him feel like a man. We know how to talk to a man. We have worked on ourselves. We really have so much to offer a man. But when we are sitting in front of him, when we enter that arena, we are not trying. We're not in our feminine position. We stand in a begging sort of position, and that reads as very masculine to a masculine man, right? Because it is a man's job to pursue you. It is a man's job to want your attention, to get your attention. So one of the things I want to talk about today are going through a list of some of the things that will alert you if you are in pick me mode. If you're in please select me mode, because that is very off-putting to a high value man. Guess what? Because the reality of it is whatever you do in front of a man, he believes you're doing it with every guy. If you are the kind of girl with zero standards, zero requirements of a man, that guy is naturally, it might just be him. It might just be like you are tough on every other guy except this one guy because you fancy him, because that's what we do as girls. When we fancy a guy, our standards kind of go down the loo, and we kind of zero in on being everything that we drop our standards in the loo, and then we like you in particular. I haven't met anyone that I like as much as I like you, so I'm just going to throw everything away and just be real with you, right? But what we don't realize is with that very guy that you absolutely adore, that you must hold your standards. It's that guy that you think, oh my gosh, it's going well. That's the guy that you need to really uphold your standards with. Why? Because he is going to assume that you do it with every guy. And he's not going to stick around long enough for you to explain that, no, it was just you. It was just you. So let's put it this way. You were dating a guy, and you kind of end up in a sort of a bit of a financial pickle. And then you say to him, look, can I, I'm going through this really bad patch and I can't seem to pay my rent at the moment. And he just ups after the first date and gives you $2,000 for your rent or whatever your rent is. And he doesn't ask any questions. Now, he might not have ever done it for any woman in his life. He might be doing it just for you. But you will be so grateful and think, oh, what a wonderful guy. But then you're going to think to yourself, well, I've just met you. You hardly know me. You don't really know anything about me. And you give it, is this what you do? Do you just go around giving girls money? You will start to judge his character. You will start to judge him and think, was that because of me? You can't really love me that much. You hardly know me. To really part with that kind of money, is that what you do? You probably go around, are you desperate? Is this how you get girls? You will start to question his character after you're done being grateful. After you've paid your rent, you're just gonna start looking at him some kind of way, or you're just gonna expect that whenever you need another $2,000 or $3,000, he's just gonna come up with it. And maybe that's all he had in his savings, and you don't realize that he made the sacrifice. It's the same thing with us. Just because a man is not gonna decide that, oh, you're a great girl because I know you've been celibate and chaste and whatever it is that's your standard before you met me, but you just feel some kind of way about me, so you're just gonna, you've made an exception to the rule. He's never gonna think that. He's gonna think, well, she probably does that with all other guys. And that's how we're wired. That's human nature. We believe that the way people treat us personally is how they treat everybody, right? And only until we have built a strong enough relationship with that person do we begin to understand that, oh, it's just us, that, oh, this person is just this way with me. So a lot of us, when we're in pick me mode, we give too much. We have zero. So I'm going to rush through them. I know I'm speaking particularly fast because I want to not take up too much of your time, beautiful ladies. But I really want to get this point across. So I hope I've laid the foundations. If there's anything you don't understand, make sure you leave it in the comment section and I will answer you. I promise. So the first thing is when you have no questions. A pick me girl asks zero questions. You don't, if a guy makes a statement about something, oh, I think all women are cows or whatever, you just, oh, okay. Or if they make a statement about themselves, you don't, I'm a bit lazy. Oh, lazy's all right. Well, no. Why do you say that? Why do you say you're lazy? It's not quite, you don't have to judge him, but ask him, why do you say you're lazy? Pick me girls don't want to ask any difficult questions. Pick me girls don't want to ask, what are his life goals? What are his plans? Pick me girls do not want to ask questions because we're afraid that if we say, what is it you're looking for? Then he's going to think that we're trying to get married, and the truth is we are trying to get married. So who are you trying to who you lying to? Like, stop lying to anybody. You're trying to meet and marry the guy. If marriage is genuinely not your thing, you do want longevity, you want exclusivity and monogamy. Otherwise you wouldn't be here on Chengi's World, because that's what I deal in. Okay, so I don't do hookups. I'm all about that girl who wants that long-lasting longevity, exclusivity, and monogamy. That's my deal. Okay, so you wouldn't be here. So you obviously want that commitment, but you're afraid to ask because you're afraid that he will reject you if you ask any questions that lead in that direction, or get to know him. If he makes a statement that you don't like, get to ask him. What does that mean? This happens all the time, especially with my clients. Oh, he said this. What do you think it means? Why don't you ask him what it means? Okay, so I said in my Instagram, ask him what it means. Ask him where this relationship is going. Ask him why he's dating. What is he looking for? Ask him. But a pick-me girl won't ask. And guess what? A man will think to himself, is she not interested in her future? Is she not interested in what happens? Is she just ready to go down with anything that's ready to? Is she ready to just accept me with all of my flaws without even getting anything to, he's just going to think, I've got these flaws. I've just thrown these flaws in her face. And she hasn't asked me what I'm planning on doing about them. She hasn't asked me, if he says, oh, I have a drink every day, you haven't asked him, so what does that mean for you? Can you go for a day without a drink? You haven't explored. You just, oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a pick-me girl, because you don't care about his character. You care about being chosen. That is your number one priority. You like him. You think he's pretty, and you want him to choose you of all of the 7 women that are onto his life, but he won't pick you. He's going to go pick the girl that has standards, the one that's going to be like, so why is that then? A woman that holds herself in high esteem. The other thing is no requirements. I remember one time dating this guy, and he says to me, oh, I'm going to take you out for dinner. And I was in my pick-me girl mode. This is like years ago. And I was like, oh, you don't even have to take me anywhere fancy. Just take me to McDonald's. Even McDonald's will do it. And what I was trying to communicate to him was, I'm not high maintenance. I'm an easy girl to please. I'm just really interested in your company. I'm interested in who you are. He was quite a wealthy guy. He had a lot of money. And I was trying to communicate to him that, look, I'm not into you for your money. But how that came across was, I have no value. You can take me anywhere, treat me any kind of way. I have no requirements of you as a man. I don't require you to be a gentleman. I don't require you to plan ahead. I don't require you to entertain me. I don't require me to spend any money on me. I don't require anything. I just require you to love me because I'm needy and desperate. Because sometimes what we are saying and what's being heard are two very different things. Okay, so when you say to a guy that, it's very different after you are exclusive and you've agreed to be monogamous and you're in a real relationship, you say, babe, let's just hit McDonald's. Okay, that's fine, right? But not to a guy you've hardly known. You've gone on 1 or 2 dates and now you're ready to hit McDonald's. Like, for real though, really? Okay. To him, he just thought to himself, oh, she's desperate. She's, men, genuine, high value men, they want to impress you. They want to do things for you. They want to entertain you. That's how they feel like a man. They have to do good to feel good. Men, real masculine men, want to be gentlemen. They want to put their best foot forward and be rewarded for it. Okay. Another thing is, a pick-me girl holds no man accountable. If he's late, oh, it's okay, I was just waiting here. Like, the man is 2 hours late. Okay, if he's 2 hours late, if he is later, for me, if you're any later than 15 minutes, then we're going to cancel and find another date. And I'm going to let you know that I know we're all very busy, but I really appreciate when a guy comes on time. Unfortunately, we can't go. But I have been in situations where guys called ahead, I'm really, really sorry, I'm going to be there about half an hour, whatever. Fine. if I've got nothing else doing and I particularly feel like he's coming a long way and he's made all the effort and I like his apology, well, okie dokie, I'll wait for you another 30 minutes. And if you're not here, why don't we leave it for another day or whatever? But I hold men accountable. I let them know that that's unacceptable behavior. You don't change your mind on me. You don't cancel a date last minute and think you come talk to me. And when you come back, I'm going to call you to it. I'm going to call you. I'm going to say, you know what? I really don't date guys that cancel last minute. It's just not my thing. And then you're going to have to make it up to me. Okay. A pick-me girl doesn't hold anybody accountable. He can do what he likes, and we're just understanding. Why are you being understanding of foolish and unacceptable behavior? That is pick me mentality. You just want him to pick you, so you don't have to hold him accountable when he misbehaves or does something that is within you, that is below your standards. And besides, you don't even have any standards as long as somebody chooses you, right? As long as somebody chooses you from the lineup, okay? So you will provide for a man. You will be there giving that man money. You will be giving all that man has to do. You'll be giving him money. You come to the stop story, you're giving him money. Look, no, okay. This is not your man. You're not exclusive. You're not monogamous. You're not in a committed relationship. When you enter into that realm, then we can start parting with money. Then we can start being that bit more understanding. But by then, you've already set the standard for the relationship. He knows that you're not the person to come and ask for money just like that every 2 seconds, because you set that in the beginning. He knows your standard. So by the time your relationship is established, it's based on a foundation where you have set boundaries. Okay. But when we start to provide, you start to provide for that guy, whatever he needs. You buy him a car, whatever he needs. No, it's ain't that kind of party. That's pick me girl mentality. You want some, and the other thing is you want to fix him up. You like a fixer upper. You like a guy that's broken in all kind of ways, because you think that's really, he'll choose you because if you can address his brokenness and fix him here where he's a bit cracky and plaster him up, and then he's going to choose you because you just want to be picked. That's your number one priority in life, is for somebody to pick you. So go and get that fixer upper. Now, a high value girl is like, look, go and sort your mess out. Go deal with the baby mama. Go deal with addiction. Go deal with whatever it is. Go deal with your life. Okay, and then come talk to me when you're sorted. Okay, because I'm really not about that life. I'm not trying to fix your life or mend it or pay your debts or whatever. If you're going to come to me, I'm not saying come complete. I'm not saying come perfect. I'm saying come to me as a whole man with something to actually contribute into my life so that I can give you all of this good. Okay, because I know my value. And if you want to know what being a high value girl is, go and watch the video, How to Be Truly High Value. I know what I bring into a relationship. I know where I can take a man from and where I can take him to. I know that I'm pure gold, baby. I know I'm a diamond. So I really don't want to be dealing with somebody who doesn't even know who they are and has no standards. So go fix your life. If your life is a mess, go fix it, and then you can come and talk to me. Now, pick me girls don't care. The worse your life is, and I can help you through to the better place, and then you'll love me. But no, he ain't gonna love you. He's gonna use your energy to fix himself up, and then he's gonna find a high value girl. He's gonna use your pick me energy to fix his life up, and then he's gonna come to the Chang, or some of you beautiful angels watching me who are high value, and he's gonna choose her instead once he's used your energy. And then you're gonna come crying to me saying, Chengi, how come I meet all these guys and I help them make them better, and then they turn into... Don't say nobody told you. Okay, a pick-me chick is the one that he says, oh, can you send me some nice pictures of yourself? Just maybe some boob pictures. And you're like, what? No. There are enough pictures on my Facebook and Instagram. Go check those out, okay? You are not getting any exclusive pictures from me. But pick-me girls, they'll be sending pictures, right? They're sending pictures of all their bits. Sending pictures, up their skirt. Okay, that's sort of slutty behavior. Now, one other thing that I really want to talk about before this video gets so long is the kind of pick-me girl that spends so much time chasing a man that when you see her on the street, she is looking fly, she's looking tidy, her hair is together, she is snatched, everything about her is great, but you can't follow that chick home. You cannot follow that lady home. You cannot follow that girl home because her house is diabolical, right? I have seen this one too many times, okay? Ladies, we cannot see you out here on these streets, and then when we follow you home, we can't even use your loo. We can't drink water from your kitchen. Okay, you haven't got time to go chasing after any man, texting him because he's not texting you back. And a lot of this happens with women who are chasing men. They're so preoccupied with getting a man that your life is a mess. Nobody can come into your home. Look, you need to work on your value. You need to be so busy working on adding value, being that dream girl that you are ready to ask for the price you deserve. You have to invest so much in yourself that when you're ready to name your price to a man, you don't even flinch because you know what you're worth. You know, part of everything in life is about knowing you've invested. I've invested so much knowledge, understanding, experience into being who I am that as a coach, I know that the price that I charge for my services is congruent with what I have invested in myself. And I know that my clients are going to walk away from this better than they've ever been in one way, shape, or form, and closer to their goals than they ever were before they met me. Why? Because I've invested in being a high value coach. I've invested in being somebody who brings loads and loads of value into other people's lives. Now, if I wasn't that person, then I might charge something different. But life is about investing in yourself, loving yourself. Why would you live in a pigsty and expect that anybody else is going to love that? Why would you personally be okay living in a pigsty? Why is it okay for you to live that way? Why? And then you're going to expect somebody to put value on you. People must walk into your life. They must meet you on the street. They must walk into your life. They must walk into your home. They must walk into your office. They must get into your car. And they must meet the same consistent person. And when they see how you look after yourself, that man's gonna look after you better than how you look after yourself. When he sees your life doesn't have to be all new, brand new furniture and stylish, but everything must be clean and tidy and neat. I'm not talking about OCD. Don't get me wrong. I am not perfect. There are times I'm recording this and I've got laundry piled up, but it's neatly packed away and folded. It needs to be put away, but it's if somebody walked into my house right now, they would know that Chengi's just done a bit of laundry. But it does, everything else is tidy and neat and put together. And when a man meets me and he comes into my home, he knows the kind of woman that I am. High value comes from investing in yourself. It's not about, I'm just a high value girl, I'm just precious, I'm a diamond. That's all very nice. But what is it that you bring to the table? When you are sure about that, when you know that actually I bring a heck of a lot to the table, then you don't need to be a pick-me girl. Then a high value man is gonna love it. And I'll tell you something, girls, don't ever be afraid of rejection, because a high value man, a good, worthwhile man, he loves it when a woman really knows her worth, really holds herself to a standard, really puts requirements of him, puts him off his game a little bit. He actually grows in attraction. That's what a lot of women don't understand. A man hunting you, trying to win you, trying to come into your good favors, actually heightens his attraction to you. When you throw yourself like a piece of meat and sell yourself for a loaf of bread, you lose his attraction so much quicker. And so many women are like, but I tend to lose attraction with guys after I've met them. Well, yeah, because you literally fall for them and then standards go out the window and go out the door. Ladies, I hope this was really helpful. It's something that I'm clearly passionate about, as you can see. But I hope that really this, as a minister to somebody, really touched somebody's heart. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join me on Instagram, Facebook. And I will see you soon at Chengi's World. Love you guys. Take care of you. Mwah.